Coach, I'm going to ask you to make your remarks to your assessment of the game, please.
Yeah, I think both teams played extremely hard. I am not disappointed one bit in the effort from our guys. They've played hard from the minute we came out here for training camp, and they played hard every minute of that game. I think what ended up happening, mainly in the second half, is they sped us up on the offensive end with their pressure defense, and we just got too sloppy with the basketball, turned the ball over way too many times. 21 turnovers is way too many, and there's no defense for a turnover. So they got a lot of easy buckets there in the fourth quarter, specifically off of our turnovers, and we didn't do a good enough job either of keeping them off the glass too. They're a much bigger team, and we stress the team, but 15 offensive rebounds too is a little too much. So again, really proud of our guys. We were there, we were in it, we were making shots when we were moving the ball, and it was touching a lot of hands, but it wasn't enough. We just didn't play poised enough to exploit or take off their pressure full court defense.
Is there anything that you did differently for the next game against Morocco? Is there anything that your team needs to improve for the next one?
Yeah, we need to limit turnovers. We talk about playing fast, but we define fast by not being in a rush or being in a hurry. There's a certain way that we define it, and we didn't play fed up, and we played a little too out of control. So we'll see the loud mistakes that we made, and that's all we could do is just learn from it and prepare for tomorrow, and hopefully limit the turnovers and see the assist number go up.
Yeah, we've got ISMAIL WAINRIGHT.
Doesn't play and represent the country Uganda. I'm piggybacking on what Coach said. They sped us up. And if you see, they out-rebounded us, but again, we fought to the end. No matter what we were down, we never hung our heads. We stayed in the game, and we fought to the end. I mean, they sped us up, and we were just careless with the ball. 21 turnovers is a lot. That's a lot, and they capitalized on turnovers.
Another question for Coach George. Disqualified, this is a long process.
Yeah.
What's your message to your team for the remaining of this qualifiers process?
The same that the message has been from day one. You can't stray away from your message has been throughout training camp just because you lost one game. I think we laid a good foundation with this group, and we've said from the very start, this is a very process-oriented 10 days, and there's not going to be any shortcuts. We're not going to catch lightning in a bottle by any means. We got to make sure that we do the work every day, and it doesn't stop here. The work is going to be the coaching staff breaking down the film, seeing where we could be better, and the team getting their rest and taking care of their bodies, watching the film with us, and figuring out how to be better for tomorrow. That's it. That's really it. And hopefully I could do a better job of getting our team prepared for what they're going to face, because I didn't do that tonight. So yeah, it's a team effort, and it starts with me. I got to do a better job. So that's what I'll do.
When ISMAIL got his fifth foul midway through the fourth quarter, how much does his absence hurt your team?
Yeah, I mean, he's our best player, right? So it hurts, but we've got 9 other guys that are able to play, and we were still in a position to win and keep it close. He's a very valued member of our team, obviously, but at the end of the day, we can't make excuses. We can't wish that he didn't get his 5th foul. It is what it is. It happened. There were still other mistakes that we should have corrected and not even allowed to happen with or without him. So I think the team will do a good job of kind of rallying around each other and just figuring out how to be better. That's it. It's really that simple.
Can you just give us an update on your team? Because I've noticed that you've got only 10 players available. Is that correct?
Right now, yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
What's the situation?
The situation is that one of our players tore his ACL a few days ago at practice, and then another player recently had some sort of surgery and is out for at least tomorrow. We will reevaluate him and see if he's available for Sunday.
Nobody else has got those questions, but that's the end of the press conference. Thanks, Coach, for coming. Thanks, Ismail.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
already afterwards.
Yeah.
So, you can speak in English? You speak English?
Yes.
Okay. When you answer the questions, I ask the questions, don't look at me.
Sorry?
Look at the camera here.
Okay.
I'm not here. I ask the question, but I'm not here.
With color.
These are photos. Okay, we're going to continue with our press conference of the first game of GABER in Alexandria with the winners of today's game, Egypt. We have Rami Ibrahim, team captain of Egypt, and we have the assistant coach, WESAM GABER. I'm going to ask the assistant coach to make your assessment of this victory against Uganda.
First of all, we need to thank Uganda about this game because they played very aggressive game in the first two quarters, and maybe this is the first time for us. This is the first game for us because we didn't play any games before because we canceled our camp in Serbia, and I think step by step the player will get in form. But I think our defense in the last two quarters was very good. Uganda's team maybe they get hurry in the second, the fourth quarter, and they make a lot of turnover. But they are a very good team, and they have a very good percentage in 3 points. I think they score 11 3-point from 30. This is a very big number in the game. I hope this game get us ready in the next and second and third game, and I hope our team get informed step by step.
Now a question for Rami Ibrahim. I mean, you're the team captain. You've played at least 5 FIBA Africa Championships. is such an achievement. What do you make of this Egyptian team, and what do you think was the key to this victory against Uganda?
I think the key, the Captain Marai strategy, tried to do what he said to us. From the big one to the smaller one, try to do what Captain Marai wanted. I think that the key was our victory.
Now, we've got a question for one of the journalists covering this tournament remotely, and this question is for Coach WESAM GABER. He says, at the fourth quarter there was a very aggressive Egyptian team. How happy are you with the physical performance of your team?
I told you before that we didn't get ready yet because we didn't play any games before this game, and we make our team, we make a rotation for the 12th player, and maybe the maximum player play 25 minutes because we need to get the 12th player in a form in a little time. Maybe when we get rotation in our team, we finish our game in good performance.
Okay. Now we have another question, still for Coach Jose. What do you need to do to improve your team for the rest of the tournament, given that you will still play against Cape Verde and Morocco?
First, we didn't see Morocco yet because I think they are a young team, and this is the first time they play together because they make a new gender of player. Maybe GABER, they play before they come to Egypt, small tournament against Chad and South Sudan, and we follow this team, and we have a little bit stats about the team and the player. Maybe we will prepare our team to the next game, first tomorrow against GABER, and the last game against Morocco.
You have a very young team.
Yeah.
Rami is only 32 years old, but still is the oldest player on the team.
Yeah.
How do you describe this team?
How we describe?
How do you describe this Egyptian team?
Our target to qualify to the World Cup in 2023, and we have to prepare our team. We have three gender of player. The next one maybe is Rami, the captain of the team. He's maybe 32 years, and with the small, the youngest player, 22, and we have a lot of player maybe non-experienced, but I hope step by step we'll get experience. Maybe we will, after we go to another tournament, we will make a camp for maybe 20 years, and we will make a lot of games before we play the next tournament in Morocco.
Okay. There's no more questions. That is the end of this press conference. Thanks, Coach, for coming. Thanks for bringing.
Thank you.
We'll continue after the second game of the game. Thank you.
Thanks.
والتوحوش